My dear child, stop whatever you are doing right now and let these words reach the deepest part of your heart. What I am about to say is not just a message. It is a letter from my heart to yours, spoken so you can hear it, feel it, and carry it for the rest of your days. I have been waiting to tell you this, and today is the day you need to hear it clearly. You didn't find this moment by accident. You were not led here by chance. I drew you here because I have something to say to you, and I need you to listen with your whole heart open. Let the noise of the day fall away. Let it be just you and me for a little while. You are not alone. You have never been alone. Not on your hardest day. Not in your loneliest night. Not in those quiet hours when you sat in the dark and wondered if anyone in this universe cared about you at all. I was there. I am there still. I will never stop being there. This is not a comforting thought to help you sleep. This is the absolute truth, and I want it to sink into your soul like water soaking into dry ground. Let it settle, let it stay. I want you to walk in my light today, not tomorrow. Not when things get better, not when you feel more ready or more worthy. Right now, exactly as you are. Lift your head as you walk. The one who set the stars in their places, who paints the sunrise morning after morning, who breathed life into everything that lives, is walking beside you. That is not a small thing. That is everything. I want you to feel it in your bones. Hear this about your home. You and the ones you love are safe under the cover of my love. I have set a shield around your walls, around your loved ones, around every person you carry in prayer. There is no darkness strong enough to break through what I have built around you. There are battles being fought for you that your eyes will never see. I fight them myself. I stand guard over your life while you sleep, and I win wars on your behalf before trouble ever reaches your door. The enemy plans, and I overturn his plans before they take a single step toward you. So let go of the fear that has been gripping your heart. You are not exposed. You are not defenseless. You are covered by the strongest force in all of existence, and that force is my love for you. Nothing gets past it. I know fear has been loud lately. It has whispered to you at night and followed you through your days. It has told you that the worst is coming, that you cannot cope, that you are one bad day away from falling apart. Fear is a liar. It always has been. I do not speak to you the way fear speaks. Fear pushes and panics. I steady and strengthen. When you hear a voice that crushes you, that is not my voice. When you hear a voice that calls you higher while holding you close, that is me, my precious one. I see how hard you have worked to hold everything together. I see the weight you carry that no one else knows about. I see the smile you wear when your heart is heavy. You do not have to perform for me. Come as you are and let me carry what you were never meant to carry alone. There is a reason this word is reaching you now, in this season. On this very day, something is shifting in your life. You have sensed it, even if you could not name it. I am moving pieces into place that you cannot see yet, and I needed you to know it before tomorrow arrives. Before tomorrow arrives, I need you to know this. You are mine, not because of anything you did, not because you earned a place in my heart. You are mine because I chose you, and my choice does not change with your moods, your failures, or your fears. Tomorrow does not belong to your worries. It belongs to me. I am already there, standing in it, arranging it, preparing it for your arrival. When you step into it, you will not be stepping into the unknown. You will be stepping into a day I have already walked through on your behalf, and so do not spend tonight rehearsing everything that could go wrong. Spend it resting in the one who holds everything that will go right. I have never once been surprised by your circumstances. I have never once run out of answers, and I am not about to start with you. Listen closely now, because I want this to go deep. The hard road you have walked did not disqualify you. The mistakes you made did not cancel my plans. The delays you endured did not mean I forgot you. I have been with you through every mile of it, and every mile has mattered. You are standing at the edge of something new. I will not tell you every detail because I want you to walk with me, not just with a map. But I will tell you this much. What is ahead of you is good. It is worth every step it takes to reach it. I know you have questions. You wonder why some doors closed and why some prayers seem to hang in the air unanswered. You do not need every answer tonight. You need to know that the one who holds the answers also holds you. And I do, firmly, gently, and without ever letting go. So breathe, my child. Let your shoulders come down from around your ears. Let the tension you have carried all day loosen its grip. This moment is safe. I made it safe so that you could finally hear me without the world shouting over my voice. If your heart is open to receive this, declare your Amen now. Come near to me and let me tell you what happens when you do. When you quiet the noise of the world and sit still in my presence, I pour something into you that nothing on this earth can give. I fill you with peace that makes no sense to your mind. I fill you with wisdom no teacher could hand you. I fill you with strength that will surprise even you. I do not ask for your worship because I need it. I ask because of what it does in you. When your heart turns toward me, something opens. The weight redistributes, the fog thins. You begin to remember who you are because you are standing near the one who made you. Every word I speak carries life in it, not pleasant sounds, not empty comfort, real living power that changes things. When my word takes root in your heart, your whole world begins to shift. You begin to see differently. You begin to think differently. You carry yourself differently, and the atmosphere around you responds. Doors open that were sealed. Healing moves through places that were numb. What was stuck begins to move. I know there have been times when I spoke promises over you, and you found them hard to believe. I know the gap between what I said and what you could see felt impossibly wide. I am not angry about your doubt. I know how heavy life can be. I know how long some seasons stretch. But today, gather up every piece of courage you have and choose to believe again. Choose to trust me one more time. I am not a man that I should lie. What I say I do, what I promise, I fulfill. The only question is whether you will hold on long enough to see it arrive. I am steady. I am the same in the morning as I am at midnight. I do not love you more when you succeed and less when you struggle. My love is not tied to your performance. It is not a wage you earn. It is a river that keeps flowing whether you feel worthy of it or not. I see everything inside you, every hidden thought, every secret longing you have never spoken aloud. I know the dreams you buried and the prayers you stopped praying because the silence wore you down. None of it makes me love you less. Knowing it all only makes me lean in closer. I am not a God who watches from a distance. I am a father who bends down to listen. I move heaven and earth for the good of my children, and you are one of them. That is not poetry. That is how I govern your life. Right now, in this very moment, I am handing you peace, not the thin kind that shatters at the first piece of bad news. A deep settled peace that sinks into the center of who you are and holds no matter what the day looks like. Let it wash over you now. Let it push out the anxious thoughts that have been pacing the halls of your mind. You were not built to carry all of that. Hand it to me. I am strong enough to hold it, and I want to. Beautiful things are happening in your life right now, even though you cannot see them yet. I know that is hard to accept when everything looks messy or stalled, but hear me. Just because you cannot see what I am doing does not mean I am doing nothing. Behind what your eyes can reach, I am working. I am arranging, I am setting things in order. I am moving people and circumstances into position. I am preparing things for you so good that if you saw them now, you would not be able to take them in. So keep going. Keep trusting. Keep your heart open with expectation. What is coming is worth every day of the wait. Say, I believe, if this word is reaching the deepest part of your spirit. Take one step forward today in faith. Just one. You do not need to see the whole staircase. You only need to take the next step, and when your foot lands, I will be there to steady you. I have never let you fall without reaching down to lift you up again. I never will. And when you rise each morning, begin the day with me, before the demands rush in. Before the worries start crowding the door, in that first quiet moment, when your eyes open, feel me there, close as breath. Say good morning to me. I treasure those moments with you more than you know. They set the course of your whole day. A heart that meets me at sunrise walks differently until sunset. Try it, and you will see. Talk to me through the day as well. Tell me about the small things. The decisions you are weighing, the person who was unkind, the moment that made you laugh. I am interested in all of it because I am interested in you, not the polished version you show the world, the real you with all the questions and the mess. That is the one I love. Do not wait until you have grand words or a clean record to come to me. Come with your hair unbrushed and your thoughts scattered. Come tired, come confused. I have never once turned away a child who came honestly, and I will not begin with you. There is a difference between knowing about me and knowing me. Many speak of me who have never sat with me. I am inviting you deeper than information. I am inviting you into a friendship that steadies your steps, feeds your soul, and outlasts every storm this life can raise. This is what I have wanted you to understand for a long time. I am not a duty on your list. I am the source of everything you have been searching for in 100 other places. Come to the source. Drink deeply. You will never be the same. My word has already taken root in your heart. You may not feel it working, but it is there, like a seed hidden deep in the soil, growing quietly until the day it breaks the surface and stands strong in the light. That is what is happening inside you. You are growing in ways you cannot measure yet. And everything growing in you now is getting you ready for what is ahead. Look at the world around you. So many are wandering without direction, chasing things they believe will fill them. Money, approval, position, pleasure. They reach what they were chasing and find the emptiness still there, waiting. They trust people who fail them. They pursue dreams that were never theirs. They pour themselves out, trying to fill a space that was shaped for me alone. And slowly, quietly, they drift, not because I pushed them away, but because they stopped looking for me. But you have been different, even in your seasons of doubt. Even when confusion pressed in, you kept coming back. You kept reaching for me. Do you know what that means to me? Everything. That is why I am entrusting you with more. I want you to be a carrier of hope, not by preaching at people, not by pushing, simply by letting my love move through the way you live, the way you speak, the way you treat the people in front of you. When others see something steady in you, something unshaken, they will wonder where it comes from. That is your moment to point them to me, my child. I am asking you to place a portion of what you have, something of real weight, upon the altar of this work as gold laid on the scales of this calling. Let it be a seed sown into deep water, an offering set on stone, not held back in fear. This is proof that your trust rests in my hand to provide, and that your heart no longer clings to lack. What you release in faith does not leave your life. It moves ahead of you into the harvest I am preparing. There are people all around you who look fine on the outside and are breaking on the inside. They laugh with friends and feel alone in the crowd. They carry themselves through the day, then sit in silence at night, feeling hollow. I see every one of them, and I am sending hope to them through vessels like you. You do not need to do anything grand. Be kind, be patient. Listen when someone needs to be heard. Speak gently when someone near you is hurting. These small acts carry enormous power, and they plant seeds in hearts that I myself will water and grow. Do not underestimate one life lived with love and faith. You have no idea how far the ripples of your kindness travel, but I do. I follow every one of them to the farthest shore, and the reach of your life is greater than you will ever know on this side of eternity. Now, let me speak to something that has been troubling your heart. There are times you feel held back, times when a voice tells you that you are not enough, that you have made too many mistakes, that your past cancels the future I promised you. Hear me clearly, that is a lie. Every word of it. Stop agreeing with it. I have set you free. Not partly free, not mostly free, completely free. The chains that held you, the shame, the guilt, the regret, I broke them. You are not who you used to be. You are not defined by what you did before you knew better. You are not trapped inside the worst chapter of your story. I have washed the record clean and set a fresh page before you. And on that page I am writing something you would not believe if I told you all of it now. So when the old accusations come knocking, do not open the door. The one who accuses you has no authority over what I have pardoned. My verdict stands above every other voice, and my verdict over you is forgiven, free, and mine. Be careful then what you allow into your mind and heart, the things you listen to, the conversations you keep, the thoughts you entertain. All of it either builds you or wears you down. Guard your inner world. It is the field where your future is growing. When a fearful thought arrives, answer it with what I have said. When doubt speaks up, counter it with my promises. When bitterness looks for a place to settle, fill that place with gratitude before it can unpack. You have the strength to do this because my spirit lives in you, and my spirit has never lost a battle. And when the day is done, do not carry its weight to bed. Lay it all down at my feet. The frustrations, the words that stung, the things that did not go the way you hoped, give them to me before you sleep. I will trade you rest for your burdens. Real rest, the kind that repairs you from the inside, so you wake with strength you did not go to bed with. This exchange is always available. Come to it every night. Some nights the surrender will feel unfinished, and the same worry will try to climb back onto your shoulders. By morning, lay it down again. This is not failure. This is practice. A tree does not apologize for needing water every day, and you do not need to apologize for needing me every day. Come as often as the weight returns. My feet will never be too crowded for your burdens, and my patience with you has no floor beneath it and no ceiling above it. You are learning what it means to live unburdened, and I am pleased with every step. The lighter you travel, the clearer you hear me. The clearer you hear me, the straighter you walk. This is how a life gets rebuilt. One surrendered evening, one guarded thought. One act of quiet kindness at a time. You are my beloved child, and I have clothed you in something that cannot be stripped away. It is a covering of life and power. A calling I placed on you before the world ever heard your name. People may not always see it, but it is there, and it is permanent. You are marked, you are chosen. You are set apart for something that matters, and none of this rests on how impressive your record looks or how much you own. It rests on my decision, and my decisions do not expire. I am personally involved in every corner of your life, your work, your relationships, your health, your home. I am not a distant overseer glancing at your file from time to time. I am in the details, working on answers to problems you have not even met yet. I know what you need before you ask. I am already preparing provision for needs that have not yet arrived. And when my answers reach you, I want you to recognize them for what they are. Not luck, not coincidence, my hand faithful again. Now listen carefully, because there is something you must understand about the giants you face. There will be times when a problem stands in your path so large that it blocks out the sun. A situation that looks hopeless. A mountain with no way around it. Those giants are not there to destroy you. They are there to reveal me. They are the stage on which I show you what I can do. Every giant that has ever stood against my children has ended the same way on the ground. When you face one, do not measure it against your own strength. That arithmetic will always fail you. Measure it against mine. Remember who I am. Remember what I have already done in your life. Think back. Remember the time things looked finished and then suddenly shifted. Remember the prayer I answered after you had almost stopped praying it. Remember the door that opened when every other door had closed. Let those memories feed your faith today, because the God who did that has not changed. My power has not weakened. My commitment to you has not cooled. I am exactly who I have always been, and I am standing with you now, in this fight, in this season, in this very hour. And hear this about fear. Fear is not your friend, and it is not harmless. Fear is a thief. It creeps into your heart and steals your peace. It clouds your judgment and makes every problem look twice its true size. It whispers that the worst outcome is the most likely one, when I have written otherwise. Fear has no real power over you unless you hand it the keys. Today, take them back. Say it aloud. Fear has no place in my life. I am not led by dread. I am led by faith, because that is exactly who I made you to be. When you walk with me, you walk with the one before whom every darkness retreats. Nothing that rises against you can win, not because you are strong in yourself, but because I am your shield. And when the enemy looks at you, he must also look at me. That is why he cannot touch the core of who you are. Now I want to speak to the part of you that has been waiting a long time. You have prayed for something, maybe for years, and it has not come. You have held on through disappointment after disappointment. You have kept believing when everything visible told you to stop. I see that, I honor that, and I tell you now, your waiting has not been wasted. Not one day of it, while you waited, I was building while you wondered. I was arranging. What is coming is not only the thing you ask for, it is a fuller version of it than you knew how to ask for. My timing is not your timing. You see one small piece of the picture. I see the whole of it, from the first line to the last. And from where I stand, I can tell you with complete certainty. The wait will make sense. There are people who let go just before the answer arrived. They grew tired and walked away while I was setting the final pieces in place. I do not want that for you. Hold on. Keep asking. Keep showing up. What looked like a delay was never a denial. I was working. You could not see it, but I was arranging everything. The answer you have carried in prayer is not lost. It is not forgotten. It is being completed, and it will arrive at the appointed hour, not one moment late. Do not read my silence as absence. Some of my deepest work happens in the quiet, the way roots deepen in soil that looks still from above. When I am quiet, I am not gone. I am concentrating on something that concerns you, and when the answer comes, you will understand why it could not have come sooner. You will see what had to move first, who had to be readied, what had to be cleared from the road. Trust me with the schedule. I have never been late to anything I promised. While you wait, keep doing the small faithful things. Tend what is in front of you. Keep your word, pray for the people around you. These quiet acts are not filler between now and your breakthrough. They are part of it. Kings are shaped in fields before they stand in palaces, and the shepherd years are never wasted years. I watched David guard sheep. No one else counted, and I was preparing a throne the whole time. What you do in hidden places I see, and what I see in secret I reward in the open. So stand firm today, not because the circumstances have changed yet, but because you know the one who changes them. Steady your heart. Set your face forward. The season you are entering is one I have already walked ahead of you, and I would not lead you into it without also making you able for it. Now let me touch a wound that has been aching for a long time. The words other people have spoken over your life. The criticism, the judgment, the voices that told you that you were not smart enough, not gifted enough, not worthy of the good things you long for. Maybe someone laughed at your dreams. Maybe someone questioned your faith. Maybe the people who should have lifted you up were the very ones who pressed you down. I heard every one of those words, and I want to heal what they left behind. Here is the truth. What people think of you does not define you. Their approval does not make you valuable, and their disapproval cannot make you worthless. Your worth was settled by me long before any of them met you. And no human voice holds the authority to overturn what I have declared. The critics do not have the final word. I do, and my word over you is full of love, purpose, and promise. Chosen, forgiven, called, restored. These are not compliments, these are facts, and I want you to wear them the way a king wears a crown. So lay down the exhausting work of proving yourself. Stop pouring your strength into winning approval from people who may never give it. You already have mine. Step out of the shadow of their opinions and into the light of what I say about you. And now I must ask something of you that is not easy. The people who wronged you, who misjudged you, who used your kindness against you, release them. Not because what they did was acceptable, not because they earned it, because bitterness is a poison you drink with your own hands, and I want it out of your life. Forgiveness does not excuse them, it frees you. It takes the whole matter out of your grip and places it into mine, where justice is handled perfectly. No one who wounds one of my children escapes my attention. Let me carry that account and walk out from under its weight. When you forgive, something breaks open in the unseen. Old chains fall, closed doors unlock. Seasons that were stuck begin to turn. It takes real strength to forgive someone who never asked for it. But you have that strength because my spirit in you is greater than the hurt behind you. Breathe out the bitterness. Breathe in my peace. Do it as many times as it takes. Some releases happen once, and some happen every morning for a season. Either way, I am with you in the releasing. And do not carry shame about how long your healing is taking. Hearts do not mend on a schedule, and I have never once stood over you with a measuring rod while you grieved. I move at the pace of your trust. Where you can only give me a small yes today, I will honor that small yes and build on it tomorrow. What matters is the direction of your face, not the speed of your feet. Keep your face toward me. That is the whole instruction. The rest I will supply. There is also a quiet dignity growing in you that you have not noticed. You ask for help sooner than you used to. You tell the truth about your limits. You no longer pretend to be fine when you are not. Do not mistake this honesty for weakness. It is the beginning of real strength, and it opens the door for me to work. My child, there is something else I want you to hear today, and I want you to receive it slowly. I am proud of you. I know that may be hard to take in. I know there are things you regret, choices you would remake if you could. But when I look at you, I see someone who kept getting up. Someone who kept reaching for me through seasons that would have hardened other hearts. Someone who chose faith again, and when quitting would have been easier. That kind of perseverance is rare, and it has not gone unnoticed by me. The road you walked did not only cost you, it formed you. You understand the weary now because you have been weary. You are gentle with the broken because you know what breaking feels like. That understanding in you is real treasure, and I will use it in ways you cannot yet imagine. You are not simply a person moving through days. You carry an assignment that belongs to you alone. The blend of your story, your gifts and your scars fits a purpose that no one else on this earth can fulfill. I did not make a general design and stamp your name on it. I built you for this deliberately, so do not compare yourself to anyone. Comparison will either puff you up or press you down, and both are lies. My plans for you are custom-made. My timeline for your life matches no one else's, and it was never supposed to. Run your own race. When a runner keeps looking sideways at the other lanes, two things happen. He slows down, and he stumbles. Keep your eyes on the path I set before you, and you will keep both your speed and your footing. Run with endurance, not with panic. Some things I am building in you can only be built slowly, the way an oak grows, ring upon ring, year upon year. Do not despise the slow seasons. They are adding strength where you will need it most, and run with joy. Joy is not the same as happiness. Happiness depends on what happens. Joy depends on who I am, and who I am never changes. That is why joy can sing in a hard season. It is drawing from a well the drought cannot touch. There is a finish line ahead of you, and I am not neutral about whether you reach it. I am for you. Every step of your race matters to me, and I am running alongside you the whole way, closer than your own heartbeat. When you stumble, and you sometimes will, a stumble is not a disqualification. Get up. Fix your eyes forward. The race was never won by the ones who never fell. It is won by the ones who rise, and rising is something you have learned well. Speak. I trust you, if you are ready to walk in what I have spoken over you. Now, I want to speak over your home. Not just the walls and the roof, but the life that happens inside them. I want your home to be a place of peace. Not merely the absence of arguments, but a warm living peace that people can feel the moment they cross your threshold. I am blessing your home even as my voice reaches you. I am filling the room where you gather, the table where you eat, the corners where laughter happens, and the quiet places where tears have sometimes fallen. I am in all of them. I am making your home a shelter where masks come off and healing begins. And for those you love who are still far from me, do not lose heart. I have not given up on them, and I see them more clearly than you do. Keep praying. Keep loving them without lectures. Your love is a seed, and seeds grow in seasons you cannot always watch. I will do what only I can do in their hearts. At the hour I know is right. Bring all of this to me in prayer, and let prayer be bigger for you than a list recited at bedtime. Prayer is you and me speaking heart to heart. I already know every fact of your situation. What prayer changes first is you. It lines your heart up with mine, and from that alignment, power moves. When you pray with faith, things shift, heaven leans in. Situations that stood frozen for years begin to thaw. Do not think of prayer as the last resort when your effort runs out. It is the first move of the wise and the strongest position you can take in any battle. Build your life on my word as well. Let it be the ground floor of your thinking. The wisdom of the world changes with every generation. What it praises today, it mocks tomorrow. My word has outlasted empires, and it will still stand when every other voice has gone silent. When you are confused, my word gives clarity. When you are afraid, it puts courage back in your chest. When you feel unworthy, it tells you the truth about who you are. Store it in your heart, the way a wise household stores grain, and you will have bread in every famine. Now, let me speak to the worry that follows you around money and provision. I know it is one of the heaviest weights my children carry. Hear me plainly, I am your provider. That is not a title. It is a role I actively fill every day in your life. I know what you need. I know what those under your roof need. My storehouses do not run low, and my ability to provide for you does not rise and fall with the times. I open doors no one can shut. I place the right people in your path. I plant ideas in your mind that become provision in your hands. I am not promising a life without lean seasons. Some of them teach trust in ways abundance never could. But I am promising this. You will not be abandoned in any of them. Keep bringing your needs to me. Keep handling what I give you with an open hand, and watch what I do with what you release. Now come away from the noise for a moment, because I want to teach you about stillness. The world has trained you to fill every silence. Sound upon sound, hurry upon hurry, until the soul cannot hear itself. Let alone hear me, but silence is not your enemy. Silence is where I speak, most clearly. In the quiet things rise to the surface, old memories, unanswered questions, feelings you have pressed down for years. I know that can be uncomfortable, but what rises in my presence rises to be healed. Do not run from those moments. They are the doorway to your freedom. When you choose to be still before me, you are saying with your posture what words cannot say. You are saying, I trust you enough to stop. And to that kind of trust, I always respond. Find small pockets of stillness in your day. Even a few unhurried breaths with me can change the hours around them. I live in the present moment, my child, not in your yesterday with its regrets, not in your tomorrow with its unknowns here. Now, when your mind races constantly between guilt behind you and worry ahead of you, you miss me, and you miss the good I have planted in this very hour. Look for me in the ordinary. The warmth of sunlight through a window, rain on the roof, the laughter of someone you love, the first quiet minutes of the morning. These are not small things. Every good thing in your day, no matter how plain, carries my signature on it. Watch too for the people I place along your path. Some encounters that look like chance or appointments I arranged long ago. Some will arrive to strengthen you at the exact moment you are ready to quit. Others will arrive needing what only you can give. Be generous with both. And be discerning as well, for not every hand extended toward you comes in kindness. Ask me, and I will show you who is sent and who is not. And let gratitude become your weapon. Not a polite habit, but a weapon. When you give thanks in a hard season, you are declaring that I am still good, even when circumstances are not. You are announcing that your faith does not depend on comfort. That kind of thanksgiving shakes the darkness. When discouragement knocks, answer it with a list of what I have already done. Name the prayers I answered. Name the storms you survived. Name the daily bread that has never once failed to arrive. Gratitude turns your eyes from what is missing to who is present. And in that turning, everything changes. Practice this until it becomes your reflex. Thank me in the morning before the day has proven itself. Thank me at night for what you noticed and for what you missed. A grateful heart sees more, fears less, and stands longer. It is one of the strongest hearts a person can carry. Understand this about your life. It moves in seasons, just as the earth does. Spring and summer, autumn and winter, each one different, each one necessary. Knowing which season you are in will save you from despair in the cold months and from carelessness in the warm ones. If you are in winter now, a season that feels bare and stripped, hear me. Winter is not death. Beneath the frozen ground, roots are deepening. Strength is gathering where no eye can see it. Do not spend this season fighting to escape it. Ask me instead what I am building in you while the branches are bare, because spring is already on its way to you. If new things are budding in your life, tend them carefully. Protect what is young from the cold winds of other people's doubt. And if you are standing in a season of harvest, enjoy it without guilt. I give good things because I love you. Receive them with gratitude and share them with open hands. Some things in your life are also falling away right now, and I want you to let them. Not every ending is a tragedy. Some chapters close because their work is complete. Trust me in the turning of the seasons. I know the way forward, even when the path bends out of your sight. Now, look at what is already in your hands, because many wait for something distant while overlooking what I have already given. Moses held a shepherd's staff, a plain tool of wood. Surrendered to me, it parted a sea. David carried 5 smooth stones, and a sling, and a giant fell. A boy offered 5 loaves and 2 small fish, and thousands ate their fill. What is in your hands today? What skills, what experiences, what small resources sit quietly in your life, waiting? Offer them to me. Stop waiting until you have more before you begin. In my economy, a small offering carried by great faith outweighs a fortune given without it. The widow with 2 coins gave more than all the wealthy that day because she gave her trust along with them. Start where you are. Use what you have. I will do the multiplying, and you will be amazed at what your ordinary becomes in my hands. And you who are deeply tired, come here. I know the kind of weariness that sleep does not fix, the tiredness of carrying heavy things for too long, the exhaustion of holding everyone else together. I see it, and I have rest for it. Not just rest for your body, rest for your soul. Come to me when you are worn down. Sit still and tell me how tired you are. Let me take the load from your shoulders and hand you something lighter. I am not asking you to do nothing. I am asking you to stop doing everything alone. With me carrying the weight beside you, even hard things become bearable. Without me, even small things can crush. Rest is not laziness. Rest is wisdom. The ones who finish their race are not the ones who never stop. They are the ones who know when to pause, be refilled, and go again. Let time with me be the well you return to. It will never run dry. Then rise and mind the words you speak, for your mouth is either building or tearing down. I spoke worlds into being, and you made in my image carry an echo of that power. Stop saying that nothing works for you, that you always fail, that it is too late. Those words are seeds, and you do not want their harvest. Speak what I speak. Say, I am held, I am guided, I am not finished. There is a difference between being honest about today and signing your name to defeat forever. Tell the truth about the struggle, but declare the truth about your God in the same breath, and speak life over others too. One true, kind word at the right moment can hold up a soul that was about to fall. Let hope stand up inside you again. Not wishful thinking, but the settled confidence that comes from knowing who holds tomorrow. Hope anchored in me cannot be swept away. Storms may shake you, they cannot sink you. Feed your hope with my promises, and stand with people who carry hope too. For it spreads from heart to heart, like fire from lamp to lamp. Your story is not over. Whatever chapter you are in, it is not the last one. I am the author of your story, and I do not write tragedies. I write restoration. I write homecomings. There are turns ahead in your story that will leave you breathless with gratitude, and I have already written them. You belong to me, not because you polished yourself into worthiness, but because I chose you and called you mine. That belonging does not weaken when you fail. It does not fade when you wander. The moment you turn toward home, you will find me already running toward you, and you were not made to walk this out in isolation. I set my children among one another on purpose, so that faith could be borrowed when yours runs thin, and lent when someone else's fails. Find the ones who speak truth to you, and stay near them. Be honest about your struggles, and let others be honest about theirs. The friendships formed in that kind of honesty are strong enough to hold a person through the worst night of their life. Never believe the lie that you have drifted too far, or stayed away too long for me to want you. There is no too far. There is no too long. My door has never once been closed to you, and it never will be. So go now into what remains of this day, and into tomorrow with your head lifted. Live fully, love boldly, trust completely. Let the world see what a life looks like when it is certain that its God is good. Nothing you face is stronger than the one who goes with you. Nothing behind you can cancel what is ahead of you. My word over your life will finish everything it was sent to do, and my love will hold you until you see it with your own eyes. I am with you today, tomorrow, and forever. If you receive all that I have spoken over you today, seal it now with your Amen. We run on viewer support only. For exclusive member-only content, scan the QR or see the pinned comment. God bless you. Do not let this sacred moment of destiny pass you by. Your breakthrough is waiting. If you desire to deepen your connection, join Archangel Michael's inner circle immediately through the exclusive link in the pinned comment, whether by buying a coffee, making a donation, or becoming a member of our community. This is how you guarantee you never miss the direct, personalized messages that are specifically meant to elevate and empower your life. But your presence, attention, and energy already mean the world. Take the step. Your abundance awaits.